Titans or Mecha. Were either of you into that sort of genre before seeing this show, or was this kind of an introduction to that genre for you?
It kind of, I mean, it's very different, but in that regard, it reminded me a lot of the very first show that I ever had a big part in, which was Line Barrels of Iron, and it was a mech show, and you know, with the, my character didn't get anything pulled out of her chest, it's just that her chest summoned the robot. So, you know, it's like whenever Koichi put his hand like on her heart, it summoned this giant robot. And so, to me, that was kind of fun because that show's near and dear to my heart because it was my first lead role and all that stuff, so it was very nostalgic, and that was kind of fun. And it made me think of that.
I didn't actually watch a huge amount of anime before I started voicing characters. There were a few things that I was really into, like Dragon Ball Z. I was a big fan of. How can you not? But also, so one thing that I would think about sometimes with these characters I'm doing now, like Shu, and especially like Ayumu in Is This a Zombie? One show that I loved when I was younger was Fully Cooley. It was like a short. So that, yeah, I thought about that a lot when doing this, and yeah, it does seem like there's more stuff happening, and I think that's awesome.
That little color that you gave, by the way, just to tell the audience, I love Is This a Zombie so much. You're so good in it. So
Season 2.
It's a wonderful series. I want more people to watch it because it's amazing and hilarious.
Yeah,
So dirty.
If I can find any cosplayers, I want to take pictures with them here.
And part 2 of season 2 of Is This a Zombie comes out later this month.
It's gonna be great.
This is September. Seriously, watch it. It's a good show. If you don't like, what is it? Is This a Zombie? Seriously, if you don't love it by the first episode, then go ahead. But seriously,
acting on screen, how did the whole thing make you feel with like the reactions and just everything, like seeing the final product?
It was so funny. During the first episode, after the first episode was over, I leaned over to him and I was like, it was like dead quiet in this room, like while everyone was watching. And you know, this room was full, and then I kind of forgot how many people were in here because it was so quiet, which that was so cool because that meant that everyone was, you know, really paying attention. And yeah, I mean, like I said, we haven't seen the whole thing, so it was really neat getting to see everything come together and all the holes filled in.
Yeah, well, we talked about little moments too, like the 2 lines that I brought up. I was like, this is it, it's good. It's insane. But there were also, I'm not ashamed to say that there were some moments where I was like giving myself tingles. I was like, I'm so good!
Well, it's a very goosebumpy show. With the music and the drama and everything, and like with the things swirling around and the sword and it's like
that song.
Well, that was another thing. The only music that I had heard was the stuff that I had recorded for, because like he said, when we first recorded, a lot of the sound effects and the background music was not present. We hadn't gotten the materials for that yet, and so hearing not only all the voices come together, but hearing all the background music and the fighting music and the sound effects and stuff come together with these like loud booming speakers, like it sounded like the walls were shaking at one point. Like that was really cool.
Thank you.